Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dishonored 2. This is episode 3. Last time, we went to the edge of the world. We went to Sokonos, and we find ourselves at the Adamaya Institute. We're going after Anton Sokolov. That is the goal. We're going to speak to Hypatia, I believe, and see how we go today. We took a very nice long railroad carriage ride. We are now at the Adamaya Institute of Massage, Solarium, and Baths. Relax and heal all afflictions of the body in this luxurious, one-of-a-kind establishment favored by the aristocracy around the Isles. My heart is beating. Give me that heart.
Somewhere an old woman is beating a servant. He is but a boy. The beating will leave him blind.
Oh, okay.
He is late with the tea.
Jesus. Alright, that's how we're starting, huh? Alright, well, we can see that my heart is beating because we have a bone charm nearby.
Why do so many have so little? It was never meant to be this way.
I kind of like that Far Reach is different to Blink in that it's sort of this power where it's almost like you need an event and you pull yourself towards it. Like it's got a bit of like I wouldn't necessarily say like web swinging, but it gives me like a Venom style web swinging. Like now he's got like his dark webs. Gives me that sort of same vibe. So got another bone charm here that we've picked up. Oh, we've reached our maximum slots. Okay, so I reckon Fencer I can take off. Drinking from a fountain restores health for liquid sustenance. Okay. We don't lock swords very often, so I think we'll be okay. If I can affect how quickly it takes, the time it takes before my mana recharges. There are fishes swimming in this water, that's sad. Press and hold X to turn a crank wheel.
It's on the carriage relay again. Should we check it out?
Nah. I'm just making sure it's still in order, I guess. Nobody comes around anymore. But you never know when the Duke's gonna send someone out here to check on things. It's odd, but he keeps an eye on Adamaya.
Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. After last night, I'm sure of that. I saw something. Whatever I saw, it didn't move like a person.
Before I got transferred to Adamaya, I saw one of the Crown Killer crime scenes. Whoever tore that old couple apart, they were enjoying it.
So what do you think, then?
I don't know. Coming back at dawn, smudges of blood on the windows. I don't know what to think. Maybe the Duke found some new bear or ape from Pandicia. Keeps me up at night just thinking about it.
Okay, that actually worked out pretty well. We managed to duck out of there with a decent time. You can go here. Alright. Now this person's just sitting in a chair.
Did I close my locker before coming?
They're no longer sitting in a chair. Okay, that works out for me. And there's someone outside. Let's do this slowly. You don't want to make a mess of things in front of the Chancellor. The Grand Sokonan Guard. The artwork is very impressive. cool to see how much thought has gone into the full world of Dishonored. I love it. Crossbow belt. Now, I mentioned this last episode of there being a potential balance between being lethal and also being non-lethal. So, you know, there might be some instances if we do get caught, for example, where we do just like ride it out and we face off against enemies, but it depends on how many. We don't want to kill too many people, if possible.
I'm begging you. It would only take a few hours for Dr. Hypatia to see them. My 7-year-old broke her leg carrying water down to the miners. And my...
I just realized that for the first, like, 5 or so minutes of our playthrough here, I had my volume turned down in OBS, so I apologize for that. I'll try and manually increase some volume for the game where possible, but it'll probably sound a little weird, and now it sounds good.
The 3-year-old has been coughing dust for weeks. His skin is so pale. He's gray. I could bring them here.
I am very sorry, but there's nothing I can do. Dr. Hypatia doesn't accept patients anymore, and the Institute is under the Grand Guard Authority. Apparently, you can't be trusted to do your job with...
Please, I can't lose another child. Where is Dr. Hypatia?
Lock her up until further notice.
Really?
What?
Go for it.
No!
Fix up the move.
My children need me! Let me go!
Okay, he's coming to investigate. I may have to put this guy to sleep. Oh, there he is. Alright, there. He's gonna turn around and walk back.
Oh well.
Which means I'm gonna grab him. And I will remove him from this room. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Never mind. Okay. Yep. Alright, you get down. Finish sleep.
End of the road for you. Later, I'll be laughing over rum about how you died.
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, that was supposed to be a choke, by the way. I guess I choked you out with my sword. I pressed the wrong button. That's fine. Nobody saw that. Okay. If there was anyone that I would have liked to have killed, it would have been this asshole. That's alright. Nobody saw that.
There is corruption here. It beckons you. Promises riches and power. So much temptation. Do I know this place? Have I wisdom to convey? I only know that I am weary. Nothing more.
Spirit water. Drinking from a fountain restores mana. Oh, instead of health? I will do that. I feel like that's preferable over health. I meant to go into that room, not fling a glass bottle at my head and watch it shatter upon me. So yes, I can pull objects towards myself. Unfinished letter to Captain Ramirez. Captain Ramirez, the squad got together and decided not to kill the lab dogs like you ordered. I know it's too late for them and they'll die anyway, but even getting close to them is risky. Also, what are we supposed to do with the carcasses? They will attract bloodflies before the next shift is over. Speaking of which, can't the Duke send another crew to flash smoke the bloody infestation? It's bigger every day. I know, the doctors in here use bloodflies to make atomite solution. Why can't they invent an elixir made from field mice instead? I'm sure it would sell better with a cute little mouse on the label instead of a disgusting insect. What a striking idea.
Would this place be any different had I not passed from the world?
go through the... There's a dude there. Should we go up this way? I'm teabagging in your general direction, everybody.
What should we do with the leftovers? I used to feed them to the dogs, but I'm not allowed to go to the kennels anymore.
Let's feed the rats.
There is a lot of people in this room.
Times are hard enough without you getting bitter.
When Adammeyer was open to the public, I was proud of her. Cooking for the sick, discussing recipes with Dr. Hypatia.
Someone there?
What was it?
I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case.
That dude's pretty sharp. He actually looks up. Oh, okay, this is a problem.
Wonder what I'm dealing with.
Everyone's active. Oh my god. Well,
I wonder who that was.
Can't stay hidden forever.
I thought I was being super stealthy up here.
I don't have time for games.
Looked like
Something
I don't
moved.
know.
They're all here. God, I wish I could just... It would just be so easy to grenade all of you.
Filth. It's getting hard to breathe out here.
I don't know which direction this dude is facing in here, actually. There you go, he's about to come out. I almost went straight in.
What?
Oh, never mind. Okay. Why did... Oh, okay. Oh, why there's so many people? God damn.
Like I ain't got enough to worry about. Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
Yeah, and it's me.
Think, do I? At least I have a job, which is more than he can say.
I guess something that is difficult to do, but what also possible is you don't have to take people out. You can just pass them by. I think the reason why I just instinctively want to take out everyone as I encounter them and get rid of them is it obviously makes it a little bit easier to roam around afterwards, because then I forget about people and then whoops, I've got caught, you know. The Silver Spike, we demand the cure. As the bloody concern gets worse, we're all waiting for a miracle cure. The question is, how many more have to die in agony? Adammeyer solution is good for a miner's worlds, enriched. It's been used to treat bloodfly fever with some success, and Dr. Alexandria Hypatia has stated publicly that she could improve the formula. So is the cure. What happened? Let me tell you, Duke Luca Abel shut at Adammeyer Institute with Hypatia inside. She's a prisoner. There's only one explanation for this. It's quite plain that this precious remedy is not available to anyone but the Duke and his circle of rich cronies. It's my opinion that they intend to whittle down the impoverished to a manageable few. The Duke drinks copious amounts of Hypatia's cure while the rest of us perish.
Just don't fit right.
I had the same nightmare again last night. Wish I could leave this city.
You feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
Do I know this place? Have I wisdom to convey?
Once that watchtower is down, Megan can pick me up.
So that'll be the exit, okay.
Might be time to spring for fish cake.
Word's out. Someone in a mask or something. Just wait till they
Ever
see.
so slightly, it grew to be large as a narwhal. Just once, I'd like to see her buy the
Nurse
drinks.
is
Just
shot.
one time.
Something
Is
unsavory
that too
going
much to
on.
ask?
I'm getting good and drunk after this.
That sounded like broken glass.
I'll be right back.
Did you hear that?
Bloodflies, maybe?
Let's see. What was it?
I hope not.
I'm hungry.
Wait here. Just checking something.
Okay. God, the tension.
Yeah.
Throw in a distraction, dash away from them, get away from them all. Hopefully never have to deal with them ever again. But we'll see. Now, pulling the heart out. Close to a whole variety of things. I think that's another thing that, like, is why I like to take people out as I go through them, is because it allows me to collect all the items with a little bit less stress. This is going to be noisy. Will they hear this from down there? Okay, I think I'm okay. How do I get to this?
I hope they accept my transfer.
We got a secret bookshelf.
District. Bet a week's
Is there a passage behind here? Is it gonna be like that? To get to that corrupt bone charm, I wonder. Hi. Okay, I guess he decided not to pursue.
Sure, he doesn't know. Alright, just do shit.
Okay, well here's the other side of the wall of light. We made that. Just gotta be careful about where I'm dropping this body. Just gonna take it this way. I don't think people are gonna come this way. Toss. Okay. Someone down there. Oh, there's two people there. Alright, we're gonna head down and we'll get this map. Ooh, dog.
Here, boy. Are you dead yet?
That's rude. The Adamai Institute. So we've got a few levels: docks, consultation, dining hall, recuperation, Dr. Hypatia's office, disease treatment, and main lobby. So the main lobby, being on level 7, is unique. Oh no, it's not level 7. Sorry, it's level 1. It's just number 7. So Dr. Hypatia's office is on level 4. Should we free this dog and it will get revenge on its owner? Is he waiting for
Clearly,
it to
Dr.
die?
Hypatia's not seeing patients anymore.
Free the dog. What if the dog attacks us, you know? That's the problem.
Still alive and hungry. Hold still!
Oh no.
Get off me!
Okay. I opened the door, all the dogs have been unleashed. Wait, did he survive that? What the hell? There was so many dogs. He took them all out? What? Damn. Okay, well he took them all out for me at least. He's like just waiting for them to die. Asshole. That's not supposed to look like that. Wolfhounds. Dude just took on 4 dogs, no issue. Okay. Restricted area. Snoozing, okay. It's underneath me though. What is with this music? So you can go through here to go around the guy. Jesus. Okay. So I could have also opened the same door from this side, I suppose. Would love it if it said, "You are here," just so I don't have to use my silly little brain in that capacity. But this area, consultation, didn't really have anything for us. Got some bloodflies there. Caused a bit of a racket with that. Alright, let me see. It's still underneath us. No rewire tool available. And the power for it is upstairs, okay.
Don't even know that. I can just piss off.
Just chilling outside here.
A nice decade back. Imagine spending a season here. Just resting.
Damn it.
While people
I need to
take care.
pee.
It's always, damn it, I need to pee. Just taking in the view. Drop him in there. Yep. It's a good thing that was the plan.
It was coming from here. Let's see.
Yep, I meant for that to happen.
That's what I wanted.
So there's still two just chilling here.
I'm bored.
Wonder if I can.
Gives the outsiders balls for luck.
We could make a distraction, but that would be an alarm trigger. What I might do is try and get a throwable. Get a whiskey tumbler. And then... Oh, hello. Came all the way up here.
Can I imagine that?
No,
I'm sure.
Let me just grab you real quick. Was not expecting him to follow me this far in.
Let me have something moved. I'm pretty sure of it.
This elite guard had some mission to prove here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna get the tumbler and we're gonna throw it, and then we're gonna ascend up the chandeliers. That's the plan. So off they'll go. And then we're gonna try get up there. Why won't it let us?
You make sure she stays where we want her. Hypatia never leaves Addermine. Remember that.
Sir, it's just that the other night she went missing, and I still don't see how she got out.
Maybe we're not
She
clear.
is a prisoner.
In case anyone asks, the good doctor never leaves the grounds unless it's on official business for the Duke. Got it?
I think I understand, sir.
Who? Where? Through the stairs? Through the stairs. Wait. Through the stairs.
Come on.
Oh man, this is. I'm just. Dude.
No use running.
For my orders.
Let's have a look around.
No. Just don't look. I'm hiding. I was like glimpsed through the gap in the staircase, I think.
Fix that.
Someone's gotta give.
Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. Gotta be on the lookout.
Not in the mood. Show yourself. I saw you. No use hiding.
This is all part of the plan. All part of the plan. All part of the plan. I was meant to set them off in a suspicious manner so they would all proceed to, in sequence, walk back up the stairs. That was so well executed that I am pat myself on the back there for a well-intended, executed thingy-majig there. Very good. I will have those grapes as my reward. Okay. So we've got Hypatia's office. And we are still very short. There's an outsider charm over here, an outsider shrine for a rune. before we do our main quest, we'll try and see what we can get.
Always conflict, power, greed, lust. For me, what I wouldn't give just to hold your hand in mine one more time.
Okay, nice. Hello. Let's have another chat with the outsider, shall we?
I so enjoy watching history warp as words pass from the lips of one to the ears of another. Imperfectly formed, half understood, poorly remembered. In the years to come, the story of the Crown Killer will be twisted and bent, hammered like soft metal. By some accounts, a monster that had to be put down. By others, a victim of treachery, preserved because in the end, you found another way. But you'll always remember the truth, won't you? Your truth, at least.
Yes, sir. Okay, we have 4 runes now, so we can actually upgrade to pulling enemies, if we so please. I think we will have a look at... Domino links human targets so they die or fall unconscious together. So you can link to human targets. While the power is active, any action taken affects all linked targets. Quickly incapacitate multiple enemies using a single sleep dart or reducing the risk of alarm. Or kill multiple linked enemies. So if you're choking someone, the other person would start being choked by nothing. Combine Domino with other powers to create surprising and interesting effects. For instance, summon a doppelganger and link it to an enemy. Any damage you deal to your own doppelganger will be shared by the linked enemy. Holy crap. We can get up to 4 people linked. Mesmerized, avoid spirit to enthrall humans or hounds. It captivates them, 2 of them, then removes their short-term memory. Only those mesmerized can see the summoned entity. Allies of those enthralled will notice their strange behavior. Okay. Enthrall the closest living target. Use it to avoid a group of enemies who will be unaware of what's happening around them, or use it in combat. Assume a stealthier form for a short time, so our visibility is reduced, making it harder for enemies to detect you. Don't get too close. A moving shadow will still arouse suspicion. Oh, hang on. Does this allow us to do the... This allows us to do the rat possession. I can see that there. That's cool. So we can upgrade to sprint faster, take less falling damage. We're gonna try Domino. So we're going to grab that. Shadow Walk will allow us to move through rat tunnels. Improve shadow attack. Up to 2 enemies during Shadow Walk. Move faster. And assassinate 3 enemies. Alright. Very good. Domino will be a very interesting one to try. So the 2 that like people that hang out together. Get them. And then I guess if you choke one, or even choke out your own doppelganger, you'll get to watch what happens. Very interested in that one. Okay, so that's the outsider shrine done. We've got a rune of the bone charm on this level, a black bone charm. Above Dr. Hypatia's office. So you can't really get yourself up on the top of this building, so I don't think we can go on the rooftop, but Interesting to see how this thing behaves. Oh, yeah, didn't like that. I can get up here. It's just all about angles, I suppose. There you go. We can get in here. There's our rune. Now, I think, yeah, full elevator. That brings that up. I think we can get into Dr. Hypatia's office this way then. It's like right below us. But also, I need to get this, so... I just get onto the roof? Yes, I can. Okay. Yeah. Black bone charm, leech cuts. Alright, let's take a look at this. You gain health when inflicting sword damage or assassinating enemies. Okay. Interesting. In a bird's nest, they picked up something shiny. Work our way through the rest. Now, I assume that we'll be talking to Dr. Hypatia, but there'll be an escape eventually as well, because we need to go to the office and talk to her. Ask her about Anton. And then there's the Crown Killer, which is also a part of this. And what's going to be really interesting about this is that this is eliminate the Crown Killer and foil the plan, but like, are we killing? Or are we, you know, disabling? That's the thing. Orders from Captain Ramirez. Dr. Alexandra Hypatia won't be working in her office today. She'll be in the Recuperation Auditorium instead, which is locked. She's not to be disturbed. If anything urgent comes up, I'll leave Dr. Hypatia's key in her office. Another thing, the janitor Hamilton is to remain in disease treatment until I interrogate him and decide on his fate. We've got him locked up in the little plant conservatory there. No one is allowed to speak to him or even enter that room. Okay. So, no one's in here. We can get ourselves a key. Key acquired. Okay, so according to the floor plan, the office is on the 4th floor. That's fine. Objectives. Find the recuperation area, because that is... Okay. It's tied to that.
The blackouts are worse, and my dreams have taken a turn towards the disturbing. Even rest eludes me. Duke Bell seemed overprotective at first, but increasingly, I'm a prisoner in my own lab. The soldiers stationed here leave me alone, but even then I feel like I'm being watched. What really saddens me is the loss of my work. I've always thrived on my connection to the people who need me the most. The workers and their families. Each time I hear there's been an outbreak of some fever or some new condition among the miners, it pains me that I am not with them, working to ease their suffering.
Damn. So she genuinely wants to be doing good here. But this Duke asshole. The Grand Medal of Merit is awarded by His Eminence the Duke of Sokonos Theodonis Abel, Doctor of Medicine, Dr. Alexandra Hypatia Adamaya.
Alexandria Hypatia.
That's her, alright.
A rubber stamp. I should have taken all my paperwork more seriously.
Letter from a journalist. Chief Alchemist Alexandra Hypatia. I am writing because I am not permitted to visit you in person, thanks to one of the Duke's new decrees, which now fall on the city as frequently as drops of rain, but I will get to the matter at hand. What is the progress with your research on the latest strain of bloodfly fever? Is there any hope for an improved version of Adamai's solution? I'm talking of a remedy that could cure the fever instead of just delaying the symptoms. Have any of your experiments proven effective? If so, when will something be available to the community? As you must know, available stocks of elixirs are dwindling, and people often have to turn to the black market to buy potions at a shocking price. What is your reaction to this situation? Eagerly awaiting a response. Ren Mancini, the Karnaca Gazette. Can continue heading up, but I think we want to head down and get these other sub-objectives.
So many places I wanted to visit with you.
East Terrace. The recuperation room. Whoa, okay. Shit. A little bit of bloodfly issues here. Anyone got any alcohol? Alright, well, I guess the good news is it doesn't look like there'll be any people for us to worry about. Fire hardening treatment. Okay, we got ourselves a blueprint, which is nice. Do we know what we've got to collect ahead of time going into this mission? I don't know if we do. It's kind of like at the end of the mission you get sort of your... like, you missed this. Note to recuperation staff. The weather forecast promises us a nice amount of sunlight tomorrow, so we encourage you to bring the patients who don't have an appointment for a luminotherapy session out onto the terrace. Use wheelchairs if needed. We only have so many Moir tanning boxes, and considering how expensive they are, we won't be getting any more anytime soon. Nor will the broken ones be repaired. Sorry. So let's have our patients enjoy some real sunlight instead. Dr. Vasco. Alright. Last entry in the matron's diary. I've been dismissed. That's how they put it. Like I just bought the tea and I could take my leave. And me, the fool, thinking I'm getting an afternoon off for a change, I says, "Grand, I'll see you early in the morning." Oh, my face turned to a shade of crimson when they said I was never to return. Never. No explanation. I'm not even allowed to see the good doctor. I must have done something awful to deserve such ill treatment. But what? Didn't I always support Hypatia? Didn't I do all she asked? I was her other set of hands, her own words. I've been trying to recall what it was I could have done that was so wrong. I did leave that vial of medicine on the counter and it got spoiled, but that was over a month ago, and Hypatia didn't seem the least upset by it. Now I think she must have been ever so disappointed in me, but perhaps was too sweet to say anything to my face about it. All that work left to do. I'm too distraught to write anything more. Damn, that's sad that she thinks that it was something that she did wrong, but it's clearly there's an issue here. Bone charms. We've read about bone charms. Okay, I can slice my way through these. That at least gives me some. Oh, nice. They gave me some bolts. Oh, and some flammable throwables. There you go.
It's infested.
Very good. Very good indeed. Give me these, and I'll clear this out in no time. Get away from me. Shoo! You fly menace. Oof. Very satisfying watching them go up in that flame. Yeah, at the very least, shouldn't have an issue with guards in this place, should we? Oh god. Pissed off a group of them. They're glowing. It allows me to use my sword, doesn't it?
Grand Guard personnel, remember, the back dock is restricted to ships.
Ooh, that is a miss. Yeah, well, we no longer have flammables. Blocked. Anyone else? Any other flies want to get flamed? Yeah, I see you, but where is your nest? Nice work. Very good. The sound of like slicing through them, very satisfying. Spiritual sacrifice. Killing bloodflies or rats restores a mana. That's quite good. We've got restoring health when we do that. We're probably going to kill more rats or bloodflies than drop assassinations at the moment. Around here. Sticking out there. That's why we have the heart, to highlight the things that are obviously standing out. Oh, and there's another one. Hold on. Anyone got any alcohol around? It appears that there's still more of these dreadful bloodflies. God, these look horrifying. This whole tanning bed thing. Ish. $1800s tanning bed. No thank you. Burn. Solarium schedule. Luminotherapy appointments for the morning of 2nd day, month of Timber, 1849, approved by Dr. Vasco. Mr. Anita Cardona, 2 hours. Mr. Roberto Garcia, 5 hours. Serve Mr. Garcia some valerian tea to ease his cough every hour. Please schedule a session for him this afternoon as well. Andrew McAllister, 2 hours. Emilio Molinero, 2 hours. Mr. Lucia Pasta, half an hour. The patient is pregnant and in very weak condition. Be sure not to exceed the prescribed time. Apply some leche thistle lotion before and after the session. And Camilla Durante, 2 hours. Yes, put the pregnant woman in the tanning bed, dude. Hell yeah. I'm half expecting to find a corpse when I open one of these things. Alright, so we can go through here. No. I was like, is this going to take me somewhere secret? seem pretty clear now on this area.
Sometimes I remember the breeze on my skin.
Yeah, so we can go through this way.
Something under my fingernails again.
Okay, here she is.
Working with iodine, perhaps.
Now, I think having a chat with her should be fine. I don't think she'll yell. Oh, I think we found a painting that we can grab, though. Kind of want to do things beforehand, just in case. We should probably have this conversation.
Used to lose things like this.
I assume she'll be alone.
Perhaps. Common affliction for the gifted.
Part of me would be thinking that she'd be under watch, but I guess they just leave her. Ooh, what are you marking on the map? Sokolov's abduction. Dear friend, the dock captain just sent word that he spotted Sokolov. Knows his habits. Says Sokolov buys whale blood off the boats by the gallon to make pigments, apparently. See, you seem to share some interests with the old genius, so why don't you go and invite him over like we said? The sooner the better. He's probably staying on a boat in the bay. I trust you'll be able to follow his scent. Keep him safe, Anatomia. Don't hurt him, or he will be useless for our plans. If you're hungry, though, the dock captain has served his purpose, and his second-in-command recently did me a favor. If you're hungry, though... The dock captain has served his purpose. We're not referring to cannibalism, are we? Oh god, she's got pieces on the wall. Oh, she's got pieces of human body on the wall. Hypatia, what are you doing? Yeesh, okay.
You did well finding Anton Sokolov, my friend. The old man is with Kiran Jindash, who's prying him apart, digging out all his secrets, adding Sokolov's knowledge to his own. Who knows what wonders of natural philosophy Jindash will reveal in future days. But it's time for you to come out once again. Time to play. We have need for your special talents. The good doctors do for a trip to Dunwall because Ichabod Boyle is next on the list. Make haste. And make this one messy. Give the newspapers something to write about and give the people of the Empire fodder for their nightmares.
Duke Bell is the kingpin. I just realized that. That's Vincent's voice. Vincent D'Onofrio. Like, hello? He just sounds like the kingpin. My god. Damn. Collect for me. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a chat with the good doctor, shall we?
Are you a patient of mine? I'm sorry. I should know that.
I'm here to ask you about something.
Do you cover your face because you were hurt? The afflictions we treat here are more common than anyone likes to admit.
I'm not here for treatment. I'm looking for Anton Sokolov.
Sokolov? Yes, he was here for a short time, but she took him away. To see Kieran Jindosh. Do you hear something?
What about the Crown Killer? The patient of yours?
The Crown Killer? That name came from the newspapers. I'm afraid I don't... Oh yes, the murders. I was in Dunwall, studying diseases found among whaling crews. Wait, did someone just call me? I've been forgetting things. The Crown Killer is an interesting case. I feel almost sure I could help with that. It's just, I used to do such good work and now my memory is failing me. Who is that calling me? Excuse me.
What in the world, dude? She's not doing so hot, is she? I mean,
The Duke must see reason.
Doesn't take a genius for that.
More patience. There's so much I could do here. Like when Adamire first opened. We don't get visitors very often. Only one recently. Oh, who was it? I forget.
This is pretty tragic.
An alchemist dedicated to the diseases afflicting sailors and mine workers. But her mind is troubled.
Very much so.
Is she a prisoner? She feels trapped here. Why is she not allowed to leave Adamire? When the Duke's voice begins to play on the audiograph, a chill comes over her, and she sleeps.
Wow.
She wonders if bergamot might increase the efficacy of her black lung formula. Another part of her is watching.
Another part of her is watching.
The Grand Guard interferes with her work, and she resents them. She could ease so much suffering. She fashioned a breathing apparatus for the child. Now she wonders if it has made any difference. This one has a good heart, but there's something else there too. Watching from the inside.
Are you with the Grand Guard?
Watching from the inside. Meanwhile, body parts nailed and knifed to the wall. While just
Something is terribly wrong.
taking apart
But I can't put my finger on
bloodflies.
it.
Is this a real head? Jesus Christ. What is going on, dude? So, oh, Vasco. Wait, what the hell? This was the doctor, right? What?
Are you all right?
Dr. Hypatia did this. She's the Crown Killer. But she's not herself. She developed a serum trying to help the miners. The first version caused horrible changes to her mind. It's too late for me, but maybe you can still save her. She's a good person.
What can I do?
In my safe, in disease treatment, you'll figure out how to make the counter serum help her. The safe code is 488.
Whoa, dude. Whoa.
I've always wondered what your flesh tastes like.
Yep. Holy fuck. So that's what that audiograph, that's who he was talking to, he was talking specifically to Hypatia about like about Ichabod. I didn't know if I didn't realize he was speaking directly to her, but it makes sense. So his voice speaks, she goes to sleep in some sort of weird trance, like something's inside of her, a darkness, a corruption, a sickness. The crown killer is Hypatia. So we're doing like a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Damn, and she is eating people. Kill the crown killer or find Vasco's journal.
She's gone. What happened?
Dude, this is dark. To whomever finds my body, I know I'm dying, haunted by failure. I couldn't save Dr. Hypatia from herself. If someone finds this note, please don't blame her. She has no idea what her other self is doing. She doesn't know the monster she has become. If only I'd been braver, maybe I could have cured her. If it's not too late, please, I beg of you, prepare the antidote and save her. So it's possible that he could already be dead, and you'll have to find the note instead of, like, talking to him. My word. Oh, she's not gone, she's sniffing.
I come and I go, putting Hypatia to sleep as I want. But even when she's awake, I'm with her, looking out through her eyes. My cold, dry sister. She saves her love for the sooted workers, suffocating deep down in the mines. For the children in hovels at the edge of the city, cursed with short, nasty lives. And for Vasco, her trusted assistant, missing now for months. Wherever to go, dear sister. I long to take him apart, to roll in the mess, rutting against his slippery skull, driving myself against his red fever. In time, good Vasco. In time.
I'm sufficiently spooked. There's like the breathing. No idea where she is. Well, we've got to do this journal, and then we've got to cure her.
I hate the smell in here. Sickness, weakness, fear. My sister's prison.
So this is a genuine shock. She's right above me. Damn, so she's just lurking. Alright. Gotcha. Understood.
Perhaps an algae that produces my serum in the water tanks of the city, in the rivers themselves.
Off she goes. I'm out of here. Okay. Disease treatment. We're gonna let her wander. Woo! Take a breath. Okay, and let's see what else we can do. We gotta go down to these runes. And I think that's it. In terms of the things to pick up that we can at least track. Wonder if we can use a stun mine or put her to sleep and then use what we need on her. Okay.
Hamilton in there? How is he?
He's losing it. Yelling nonsense for hours.
Could you understand any of it?
Something about being attacked by a monster one night. Some beast that wanted to scoop the brains out of his skull.
I see. Keep this to yourself, will you? No need to spread silly rumors.
Of course, ma'am.
Silly rumors.
I can make him see reason.
Chloroform bottle. Ugh.
Why? They have to know something.
Why would you believe me? Dr. Hypatia, she believes me. She knows something's not right in Adamite.
Oh. Damn. I probably could have saved this guy.
He tried to strangle me. I had no choice. I don't like that. Better have a look.
I probably could have saved him if I was faster, but I didn't realize she was going to shoot him in the back of the head.
So let's see. What was it?
Where did I dump that guy? I dumped him to try and go in
I
here.
thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place just in case.
Do not look under here, lady. Okay, hello. Good night. Oh. Okay. Alright, she's asleep. Oh my god. Fucking hell. Shot her in the leg because I couldn't shoot her in the face. Sorry, Joe. Might have been able to save you if I knew what was going on here. Hamilton's key. I don't know what your key is for, sir. Unless it was for this. A lecture on bloodfly fever. Transcript of a lecture given at the Academy of Natural Philosophy by Alexandra Hypatia. Direct attention to chart 7. Here you have the final stage of the bloodfly infection. The patient is 37 years of age and was a school headmistress before her unfortunate encounter with a large nest in her deceased uncle's greenhouse. Note the lesions on her face and arms and the larval swellings throughout her body. But what the drawings cannot show you is her demeanor before death. The most striking symptom of progressed infection is the protective attitude demonstrated toward the nest. This tells us, even prior to autopsy, that the larvae or their byproducts have infected the intention center of the victim's brain. Direct attention to Silvergraph Image 4. There is no cure once the condition has advanced this far, though you can make your patient less agitated with a generous dosing of opiates. The subject died 3 days after this Silvergraph was taken. Direct attention to chart 8, and here is the fully mature insect after its post-bloodfly transformation. Now in beetle form, note it has dropped its wings. It is no longer aggressive and has many beneficial qualities, especially in the field of agriculture. Without these insects, many crops across Serkonos would suffer, leading to a loss of yield and a marked reduction in profit. Damn, so post-bloodfly transformation, it actually turns into a beetle, which is actually good for them. We got some music that could serve as a good distraction if people were still awake to be distracted. I got any flammable bottles I can chuck? There's my Auburn rum here. My rum here. Swipe the rest. let's go in here. Further and onward to Vasco's journal. Vasco's lab key needed. That will be in the safe. Reminder, things to buy. 4th day, month of Earth, 1851. Vasco, sorry to have to send you out again so soon, but I won't be able to proceed until I have the following. 1 large tin of powdered sea salt, compounding grease, but not lard, it goes rancid too quickly. Rubbing distillates, glycerin, 2 vials of oil of juniper, 2 vials oil of rose. I know the rose oil is expensive, but it's the only thing for cleaning the lungs of phlegm, so what can we do? Maybe we'll plant our own rose garden someday, no? Wish that I could go fetch them myself. Old note from Dr. Hypatia. Vasco, today was exhausting. I expect the flood of patients will be unabated tomorrow well into the foreseeable future. It would be most helpful to me if you set up a triage area. Send me only the most urgent cases, especially issues of severe bronchial distress, black spittle, festering wounds, or pediatric cases with coughing or serious injury. These I must see right away. For the rest, could you please handle them personally? I trust your skills as equal to my own. Alas, I fear we will miss the little half-day off we discussed next month for certain. Ivory Scrimshaw. Okay.
Let's see what's in here.
Out of my solution, Vasco's lab key, and the counter serum notes. This time it has to work. I'm certain the dosage is right and I will only have one chance. Grind all the solid ingredients together, including the aluminum salts. Done. Add some egg whites. They should have some in the kitchen, but I'll have to be discreet. Done. 2 weeks in my safe, away from daylight, should be enough for the serum base to activate. Add half a syringe of tainted blood taken from an infested human corpse. If Dr. Hypatia was in her right mind, she would probably object to this step, but since the Grand Guard put Adamaya under lockdown, several men have died killed by bloodflies. They might as well serve the greater good. All the previous blood samples seemed promising. I'll need to avoid being seen again by the janitor. Heat the final mixture, inject as soon as possible. So, we've got to take the syringe, we've got to heat it up. Vasco's diary, month of high cold, 1850. Alexandra's new serum must never leave Adamaya, and no one must ever know of our failure. We tested it on ourselves, which we often do in fractional doses. The night was sheer horror. It's hard to describe the effects on the mind, the frenzy it induced. We were not ourselves. Alexandra muttered to herself, calling herself Grim Alex, almost as if she had a total shift in personality. I cannot commit to paper all that occurred, but I burn with shame remembering the way my perspective shifted, as if my entire morality was upended. The following day, after recovering my senses, I felt better than I have in years. The serum might hold the keys to improved lung function and general vigor. It could even ameliorate the effects of some of our worst fevers and infections, but the costs are too high. The absolute loss of empathy, the unfettered appetites. And yet a week later I watched Alexandra on the terrace below. She was in a terrible way, disheveled, with words escaping her lips that were jumbled and wild. Her movements were unfamiliar. In the morning I asked if she had tried the serum again. She was most alarmed, assuring me that she would never again touch even a drop of it. She swears that only a sample remains, safely locked away for future study. I always find it funny that the non-lethal way to do things is always the most interesting and rewarding in terms of story and stuff that you can learn. Because you could just kill her, and then you move on with your life, you know? And then that's it. But then you learn so much by pursuing it this way, so now I've got to do a little science experiment here. I got to heat this bad boy up. Vasco's diary in the month of Nets of 1851. Patient arrived late at night, complaining of grit in her eyes. The good doctor was resting, finally, so I took the case. After careful observation, I determined that the cause was silver dust from the mines. To bring forth tearing from the eyes, I combined glycerin and pepper oil, which I planned to follow at once with a rinse. However, the burning sensation was apparently quite marked, and the patient was too distressed to let me attend further. However, the flow of tears was sufficient that I'd wager by morning her eyes were clear. I declare my idea for purging the eyes of grit to be a success. I could sell the formula, just the thing to get dust and debris banished from the eyes. Vasco's formula for eyes and ears, that's what I'll call it, fast and effective. All with Dr. Alexandra Hypatia's permission, of course. She knows best.
There's a part of Hypatia that she doesn't even know about. It's always there, riding along in her mind, takes over, and forces her to use more of the original serum with some regularity. The Duke keeps her here, and, if I'm right, sends her out on diabolical assignments. Hypatia is the one the newspapers are calling the Crown Killer. She leaves and comes back, leaving bloody footprints. But there's a cure, a counter serum. I'll try to administer it once I get my notes from the safe in disease treatment. Hello? Oh, Alexandria. I was just... No. It's you!
Yes, Vasco, my love. You're found out, and now we have some experiments to conduct. Come, I'll make you comfortable.
No!
God, this is awful.
Something's missing.
Jesus Christ. So, obtain infected blood. I have to draw blood from the body of the patient who recently died from the bloodfly infestation, and then I've got to put it in the Bunsen burner and put it in the serum. So I gotta go get the blood now. Oh, nice. It's like right here. Lucky. I thought I had to go back to the lab.
I hope this works.
And we create it. Science experiment. Okay.
For her sake, I hope this works.
Okay. And then after all this effort, we just go and we kill her. Alright. Letter to bloodfly fever patient is also here. My sweet Albina, how good to hear from you. When I left you in the doctor's hands, you were so feverish you couldn't even say goodbye. The sting marks, so many of them. Just remembering fills me with dread. I'm glad Dr. Hypatia could at least make the symptoms a little more bearable. Now, I don't want you to worry about those awful things you said. Of course you're going to be better. Of course you'll survive. The children need you. How could I go on living without you? Little Benito keeps having nightmares about bloodflies devouring our whole family, so I promised him you'd be back soon, and that no bloodflies would ever attack us again. We baked mulberry biscuits this morning, so I'm sending you a little box of them with this letter. I hope we'll be able to visit you soon. Please don't give up. I love you more than anything. Jeremy. Jeremy. Beyond Black Spittle by Unger Poltomy. A complete listing of symptoms due to the inhalation of airborne debris. Any of the following symptoms can be observed after sustained exposure to mining dust alone or in combination. Coughing, sneezing, neck complaints, necrosis of the eye, insidious deficiency, pleurisy, lung purge, miner's ear, black spittle, black vomit, confusion, pneumonia, lack of appetite, excessive appetite, tremors, Bartholomew's rigor, apoplexy, death. Should any of these be present, as a prescription I recommend a full change of air followed by a month of leisure along the coast. Use suction to remove dusts and debris from the nose and ears. Apply boiled onions and flax to the chest. These remedies should bring some relief, especially when used in conjunction. Yes, I just need a walk along the coast, I think. That'll do me right. There's a lot of notes and documents that you can read that just do not stand out from the rest, right? Like, you have to really be scanning every single desktop to really get the full benefit. Now, before we deal with the Crown Killer, I think what I'm actually going to do now is we're going to try and get these runes here. Oh!
Damn!
Oh! Why did I not think? Why did I not think about that? I didn't think that people were coming up here. You know what? I thought that this was my safe place. I thought that this was my safe place, dude. Alright, come on then. Come have at ye. Come on. Thank you. Go to sleep, will ya? The benefits of being able to at least handle one of them and just do a parry and put them to sleep. I am very glad that they've put that in. Now, where were we? I can pull items to me, which means I should be able to pull this rune to me if I can just see it.
A dog bark or something. Of course, now we're all
It's there. Okay, I can pull this to me. There we go. I got it. Glad we got that. And now there is another one that is also down here. But I'm gonna have to brave down here again. No one will investigate my rigorous jumping.
No, I'll never.
Yeah, never mind, guys. Just allow me to investigate down here.
I wonder if the rumors are true.
Hang on, where am I? I think I gotta go even further down. How do I get even further down? Okay. I need to go to a sub-level. Let's see. Because I've been out here before. Maybe I can go around here. Like a cave or something. Let's go for a walk outside. Get some fresh air. Oh no, don't jump off. I'm not coming back from there. I don't know about this one, boss. Gonna have to keep looking.
Is someone there?
No. There would never be someone here. What are you saying? Hello?
I thought I saw someone right here. Let's check the place, just in case. Aha! This head of yours is worth its weight in silver.
Go to sleep. Good night. So dramatic. Waterfall. Okay. Honk. That's a broken neck. I feel like this is gonna be like our way out is when we gonna want to go that way, but I'm still trying to see if we can curve around. Oh, he had a helmet on. Okay.
Come on! For a fight? Be right there! Wait for my signal! At your command! The
Why can't I?
reward is ours! Let's go!
Oh my god. Okay. Why can't I grab you when I block? Do not shoot. Here we go. I've got a human shield. Don't shoot. I'm putting this bad boy to sleep. Alright. Ow. Do not do that. Come on. Fight me, coward. Up close. There we go. Okay. Woo! As planned. Good night, sweet prince. I think my brain turned off when I was like tried to shoot him in the head. And I'm like, oh yeah, the helmet? That's probably going to play a part in this whole thing. Isn't it? Okay, so I know that this is going to be our way out. I may as well just turn off this while we're here.
There will be a new show.
Turn that off. Oh. Who did that? Certainly not me. Not I. Good night. Okay. Wonderful. Now, on the subject of finding this rune, I am still on this journey. If I go here, should be able to turn off that wall of light. So that's that done. We got a safe in here as well. Okay. Safe code. Some of Dr. Hypatia's otter patients are occasionally carrying items that are hard to classify for storage. I put them in the office safe off to the side of the main entryway. The combination is 937. Dead people in here too. Safe code right next to safe. Very good. Combat sleep dart formula. Thank you very much. Sleep dart in combat. That's my favorite. That's what I need, baby. Okay.
A victim of the Crown Killer, no doubt.
Jesus. So many pieces missing. Letter to Lieutenant Valiente. Dear heart, I keep thinking of what you told me. If it's true, if that's really what you saw, I just can't bring myself to believe it, even though I trust you entirely. I know Duke Luca is a despicable person, but him using that monster for his political agenda? Please, I beg you, don't be rash. I know you want to resign from the Grand Guard, but I fear for your life as long as you're an Adamire. Don't send that letter yet. Don't talk to anybody about what you saw, at least until you come back home, and we can discuss it with clearer heads. Please stay safe. I'll be waiting to hear from you. Your Matilda. Well, that's just sad. Crown Killer went and dealt with that one real quick. Does the elevator go to a sub-level? Oh, basement is crossed off. The basement is crossed off, so how do I get down to the basement? It's not a button that exists. I can't even activate it as a result. I wonder if you push the button and then I can... It's all... It looks like I could potentially, like, break this. Oh. Hang on. If I... Does it want me to drop... I could drop the elevator from a great height? And that would smash through the floor. I'd probably use a grenade, but I wonder if this is the intention here. Go all the way up with this elevator and, like, cut it down. Oh! Oh! I really just, like, so carelessly ran up here. Jesus Christ. Hamilton's quarters. Oh, well, unfortunately he's dead. Mercury vapor distillation. Okay. Well, I found something else that I wasn't expecting, with a wanted poster of my face. Hamilton's diary. This time I'm sure. I saw it. Well, I don't know what or who it was, but there was someone, some hooded creature, dragging some bloody thing across the corridor. I'm not sure whether its prey was another dog or one of the guards, not sure which I'd prefer. Those bastards have been mocking me for months now, saying that I lost it and that Dr. Hypatia should lock me up. Captain Ramirez said it's all in my head and that I'd better stop spreading rumors. Dr. Hypatia didn't say much when I first mentioned the half-devoured dog, found in recuperation. Is she protecting someone? Dr. Vasco looks most suspicious to me. He hasn't even left recuperation for weeks now. Last time I saw him, he was drawing some rotten blood from the body of a guard who got stung to death by bloodflies. I'm no doctor, but I know that this is not part of the Atomized solution recipe that Dr. Hypatia invented. Anyway, if nobody will listen to me, I'll have to track the monster down myself. I'll set up some traps and keep watch every night until I find out what is going on here. Damn, it is definitely a shame that we were not able to save this dude. He had this place pretty well guarded. Now, in regards to getting up there, I'll probably just go from the roof again, I guess. Yeah, looks like I could... Yep. 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 There you go. I can cut the elevator through the gates, and there we have our answer. You can see the weak point. Very cool. I'm like, how do I get to this rune? Racking my brain.
What?
Nothing. You imagined it.
For you. This door was supposed to be closed.
Good night. I didn't realize there were people around here. I've just been running around like a madwoman. I genuinely have just been... Oh, well... How? What? Oh, he's probably seeing bodies. Well, we did create quite the racket in regards to dropping that elevator, so I'm not surprised that set everybody off. Where did that dude go?
Where are you hiding?
Where are you hiding? There you are. I thought you went to this floor. Let me just deal with that real quick. Okay. It's alright, everyone's peaceful, nobody's dying. Alright, now we'll go get my rune. Okay. Nice. Let me in. Thank you. Very good. The basement. I made it. Sub-level 1. Lost and found. Okay.
I miss being dry and warm.
Vera Moray's belongings, also a painting of Sokolov. Second day, month of seeds, 1810. Gus, seems like our VIP guest, Mrs. Vera Moray, is finally flown round the bend. She's been sent to the critical observation area, getting cold showers every 3 hours and the like. I heard one of the doctors say she might have contracted some nameless disease on an expedition to Pandyssia, another eccentric aristocrat trying too hard to live a life beyond us ordinary folk. Anyway, some of her stuff was still in her room, so I'll store it all in Lost and Found down in the basement till she's sent back to her husband. He's in for a nice surprise, considering how she spends her time now, talking to herself and carving obscenities into pieces of bone. Just remember to give everything back to her when she checks out. Imelda. This is Granny Rags, isn't it? Vera Moray is Granny Rags? And it's 1810 as well, so it's older. Her belongings were never given back to her. Vera Moray's diary. 12th month of high cold, 1810. My physician says I should keep a journal. Says it will do me good to reflect on my ways and deeds. Says that the mark on my hand is just a tattoo or blemish from birth, and that the black-eyed boy is only in my head. Ha! Bunch of fools. I found where the administrator keeps the whiskey, snuck a bottle back to my room, easy as that. I think I could stuff a whale under my jacket and dance the gavotte and they'd never notice. What would my sweet physician say about that? Or my dreary old husband. Dreary. Oh my Vera, what have you done now? Mumble. Appearances and whatnot. 16th month of hearths. I must get home to my collection of carved bones, such pretty things I brought all the way from Pandyssia. How warm they feel in my hands. There's power there, something I could learn to harness. That's why I've been trying to be a proper lady again, with clean nails and a perfumed handkerchief. My physician says if I'm still behaved by the end of hearths, that they might send me home. So I smile and curtsy, and ask for tea in the afternoon, comb my hair, drink my medicines, and I stop trying to bite the attendants. Damn. That was an unexpected connection. Anton Sokolov in subtractive light. Nice. We have discovered rune, and I love that it's tied here to actual lore as well, with the Sokolov painting. We got 3 blueprints as well, so I'm willing to take a bet that we've actually discovered everything in this level. We'll probably not have all of the money, but I dare say that we've gotten everything. At least as much as you think is possible. We'll see how we go anyway. It's time to head up to our crown killer, however. We can no longer take the elevator. Currently under repairs, that one. And we'll now chuck a syringe in her neck. I'm glad that we went to the effort to do all of that, because that was a lot. That objective scared the shit out of me, because for some reason I thought that the objective would have been hovering over her, and I'm like, why is the objective moving? Not crazy, right? Alright. I was like, why am I being approached by an invisible icon? Scared me. I am scared of the good doctor. Alright. Where are you? Oh, I guess you're highlighted by that, so that makes it nice and simple for me. Okay, her being down there makes this a little bit easier. Do we do a drop assassination? I'm assuming I have to get, like, behind her and do the injection. Do I knock her out and inject her? Do I just get behind her? Here we go. That is a body.
They told me I'd taste royal blood.
I did not mean to pull the body.
They lied.
This is getting so awkward. Whenever I pull an item towards me. RB. Nice. There you go. In the back.
No. Not back to sleep. I won't go. I won't give it back.
Jesus, target rescued. Crown killer, baby.
Dr. Hypatia?
Yes. I'm sorry. Something's not right with me. Maybe I contracted something working with infectious samples.
No. Someone was poisoning you. But you should be better now. I found some alchemical notes and made a counter serum.
Poisoning me?
Don't worry. I'm gonna take care of it. If you need a place to lay low for a few days, come find us. I'm staying with an ally on a boat called the Dreadful Whale.
Well, why can't we'll just carry her and take her with us? It's like, you want to get out of this place and do some good? Because we gotta talk to Megan Foster. We gotta return.
I need to lie down.
Damn, dude. That is, like, real tragic. Because now she's gonna have to, like... It's a good thing I moved Vasco's body out the way. No, but she's gonna discover the body and she's gonna discover everything in here. And that's gonna be really upsetting. Like, that's crazy, this sequence. And very unexpected. I'm like, who could the Crown Killer be? I'm like, female form. I'm like, it mentioned Corvo's sister. Could that be an angle that they're going with? You know, something like that. So this took me completely off guard, which was incredible. We're gonna get the hell out of here now. Right. Time for us to leave. We did a good job at clearing out this area before, so now we can just go. Oh god. Maybe not. To our heart's content. There she is, waiting for us. Now, a little bit chaotic, and I absolutely love it being a little bit chaotic because it's fun and engaging, but I also think that we didn't do terrible.
Some of your older relatives came here.
I mean, blind playthrough. Working our way through for the first time. We did okay.
Can we leave this place yet? I don't like it. Ready now?
I am ready. Let's go to the Dreadful Whale.
Yes. Let's get back to the ship.
I'm surprised that we didn't bring her with us.
But Hypatia was the Crown Killer.
What? I don't believe you.
The Duke tricked her into injecting herself with a flawed version of her serum. It changed her, but there was an antidote, so she's alive. If she remembers the murders, she'll have to deal with that.
What about Sokolov?
They gave him to a man named Kieran Jindosh. Do you know him?
Everybody knows him. The grand inventor of Serkonos.
Then he's next. Let's hope Anton's alright.
Mountain is so huge. Nice. We did unfortunately lose one person. One hostile was killed. That was the one where I accidentally went to go and choke them out, and I stabbed them instead. And then we were never detected, and no bodies were detected either, so 0, 0, 0. Incredible work from me there. We found all the runes, the shrines, the bone charms. We missed a painting, damn it, and we got 4 blueprints. There was another painting. And then special actions, we freed Dr. Alexandria from Grim Alex. We found the basement containing Vera Murray's diary and let the starving hounds out against the Grand Serkonan Guard. Release the hounds. Awesome. So that is the Good Doctor complete. Very good indeed. A Dreadful Whale. Talk to Megan Foster about the best way to reach the home of Kieran Jindosh, Grand Inventor to the Duke of Serkonos.
In his day, Sokolov was Dunwall's genius. He transformed our city with his inventions. Electricity for the factories and carriages racing along above the streets. As I grew up, his buzzing and glowing devices kept me safe. His stories always made me giggle, and his outrageous conversations shocked aristocrats and overseers alike. Now, all these years later, Kieran Jindosh is Karnaka's genius. A mad inventor who has given the Duke sinister machines that move like people but aren't. Clockwork soldiers that fight and kill. I've got to find out where Sokolov's being held and bring the old man back alive. Rescue one genius and cage the other before he creates an army of clockwork soldiers.
I love these screens here before missions start. Very cool. And we wake once more. And that is another mission completed. I believe we will write in our travel log about that mission now. So let's write that one down. The Clockwork Mansion. The Crown Killer is no more. Next, Jindosh. I finally uncovered how my enemies created the Crown Killer. What better way to erode confidence in me before the coup? If I had stopped to think about it even for a few minutes, maybe I could have kept my people's trust, but that would have required patience. My advisors always reminded me that I have none of that particular trait, but to use Hypatia's own serum against her, horrible. I'm happy I could find a cure. She's a brilliant alchemist. Now she can continue her research to help the people of Sukonos. I wasn't able to rescue Sokolov. He's been taken elsewhere, to Kirin Jindosh's mansion. He's the inventor of the Clockwork Soldier, and if he's able to use Sokolov's genius for his own plans, it might be very, very bad. I've seen his killing machines in action at Dunwall Tower. I can't allow Delilah to have such an ally. I'm sure Jindosh takes pleasure in keeping his intellectual rival captive. Well, it won't be for long, if I have any say in it. The Dreadful Whale. What a weird name. It's hard to sleep on this ship, and when I do, my dreams are troubled. Well, I'm awake now and thinking about Sokolov. I remember him at the Hound Pit's pub so long ago, trapped like a beast in a cage. He smelled of stale piss and rotting meat, but they couldn't break him. He held on to himself and picked up again as my tutor. Something I needed in the aftermath of my mother's death. Beware of dignitaries bearing gifts, he used to tell me, but I was still a child, and I liked gifts. I thought nothing sounded more pleasant. Now I know better. I also find myself thinking of Callista, my old governess. She always wanted to travel the world on a big boat. Eventually, she left Dunwall, then stopped riding a few months later. And there you go. That is another mission in Dishonored 2 complete. And with that one, we bring this episode of Dishonored 2 to a close. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this episode at the Adamaya Institute, and I will see you next time.